Hi, I'm Ash, and it feels like it's been forever since I've done a sit-down video. Luke and I just got back from our Great Ocean Road roadie, which hopefully by the time I post this one, all the vlogs are up, so go check them out. And I've kind of found, I want to say, a new passion for like videography or making YouTube videos. And I know I don't have heaps of followers right now, and I don't know if I ever will, but I'd love to. And I like making content and making people happy and making people laugh and all of that, or just providing some sort of value to people out there in the world. So, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As I said before, I'm Ash, and in today's video we're going to talk about my 2024 goals. Now, I wasn't sure whether I was going to make this type of video, but I keep seeing a lot of people making these types of videos, so I wanted to join in. And today, my caffeine beverage my caffeine beverage of choice is the Terrible Energy Drink V. And if you're from New Zealand, the blue one is superior. Can't get it open. Cheers. So grab your beverage, get some snacks, and let's get into the video. Also, again, I have my laptop because I don't have a photographic memory and I have no idea how people learn scripts so fast for these YouTube videos, so I do need a bit of help right now, but hopefully I'll get better as we go on and improve as we go on. And honestly, even if just my mom or Luke watches this video, I will be very happy. So I did write a blog post about this on my website ashycakes.com about my 2024 goals, and I put them in 2 different categories. I even made like a vision board that I posted on my second Instagram account, which I was really proud of making on Canva. It took me like so long, but I've put all these goals into different categories. So how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 different categories, so we'll go through those today. So I have personal goals, so that's number 1. Number 2 is social media goals. Number 3 are photography goals. Number 4 are travel goals. And number 5 are financial goals. And I don't know how much I'll go into that on this video, but it's just like an overview. Let's have a look, and maybe we'll come back at the end of this year and see what I accomplished or what I didn't accomplish, but I really want to stick to these goals. And fun fact, I've already completed one of these, so I'm really happy about that. And I also have another thing of like 30 things that I want to do before I'm 30, so maybe I'll make another video with all of those as well. So for personal goals, my first goal for 2024 is to find a new place to live, because we think we're not going to be able to stay in our current rental for much longer, even though we absolutely love it and would stay here for as long as we could. But if that fails, maybe we can travel full-time or do something like that. We don't really know what's going to happen, we're just kind of waiting to see, and I'll let you know what happens. My next goal is to get a dog if we have a backyard and a place that allows it. Right now we live on a main road and there's not really any gating around, so it'd be really hard to do, and then we'd have to get permission and it would just be a nightmare. And then if we do have to move, then you have to make sure you find a place that pets are allowed. Luke's parents did just get a puppy, so that kind of helps. I also want to cook and bake more often, because food is really passionate. Food is one of my passions, and I love baking and I love cooking and I love making food for others. People would describe me as a feeder, and definitely an overfeeder for sure. And I saw this post, I can't remember which celebrity it was, but it was an actor, and on her, like, I think it was like a New Year's resolution or something, she was like, oh, I'm sick of seeing all these posts. If life gets you down, just quit your job and make charcuterie boards. And I really related to that. My next goal, which I have started, is write a daily gratitude list. So every morning, just write a list of the things that I'm grateful or thankful for that day. And I think I started this on the 4th of January. So we'll see how long we can keep that going. Hopefully I can do it every day. The next personal goal is meditate for at least 10 minutes a day. And I think I'm pretty good at meditating. I usually do it a lot. But I want to keep myself accountable and do it every day and see what happens for me. I did find in the past maybe it was 2021, I regularly meditated and like all these good things started happening to me, and then when I stopped completely, bad things started happening. I don't know if it's a coincidence or if it was related somehow, but when I meditate a lot, good things happen. I again want to improve my health situation because I am struggling with a lot of health complications right now. So IBS, iron issues, chronic fatigue, migraines, yeah, lots of things like that, and I just want to improve it, even if it's like resting more, taking more breaks, eating healthier, trying to do a bit more exercise, and like slowly increase that each day. This one I have already achieved, is be able to do a hike again. I am counting the hikes that I did on the Great Ocean Road as a hike. They weren't super like long, but I was very proud of myself for being able to do them. The next one is ghost hunting. I don't know, I don't really have any equipment or anything or know how to do that, but I think that would just be really fun. Grow my own herbs, so things like mint. When I was living with my mum, she always had mint in the backyard, so I could always just pick it and put it into the potatoes I was boiling, and buying mint is annoying because you don't always use all of it up at once. The next one is to upgrade my wardrobe and find like my style. I tend to wear comfy clothes because I have IBS and I get bloated and uncomfortable, but I really want to be able to, like, you know those influencers that always look so perfect, and they take their flowy dresses with them and their beautiful hats around and their travel pictures, and they just look so gorgeous. I kind of want to be like that, but I also like being comfortable. So this one's a bit harder for me because I don't really know what my style is. I do like lots of bold colors and black and white, things like that. But yeah, I really want to take a deep dive into my wardrobe and see how I can spice it up. The last personal goal is to read at least 20 to 30 books. Now, usually this goal for me each year is only 10 books, and the past few years I have made that. Sometimes I will read really fast at the start of the year and then drop off. Other times I'll get to like October and haven't read any books and then have to like speed read through them. But this year I really want to read a lot more. I've still got 2 books that I'm still reading that I need to get through. One isn't mine, so I really need to hurry that up. And then just get through a lot more books because I feel like it helps my brain, even if they are small books. Okay. So getting into social media goals, so these are a bit more like, I don't know how to describe this. I guess they're like numbers based, and I don't always like focusing on that, but I feel like if I do have these goals, I'll be more likely to put more effort into what content I create and what content I put online on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. I think that's all the social medias I use. So the first one is gain 1,500 TikTok followers. I think I have about 450. I struggle with TikTok because I don't think I engage with it as much as I do the other platforms, so I have to find what's trending. Probably do a bit more research than I would for the other ones. Instagram is to gain 10,000 Instagram followers. I've been stagnant around 3,700 for a while. I don't know whether that's to do with the algorithm or if people just don't like my stuff. I feel like I get a lot of engagement from my followers. Yeah, I'm experimenting with things now and posting different types of reels, looking again at what's trending on there. I've been trying to do some comedy stuff as well, and I feel like I came up with a really good like tagline, which is captures content and comedy, and I really like that, and I feel like it fits me so well. And in 2023 I did want to get to 5,000, but I did struggle. I guess I was working a lot in 2023. I was struggling a lot more with my health and my mental health, but yeah, it's a fresh new year, fresh start. Let's see what we can achieve. YouTube, I want to get to that first 1,000 followers or subscribers rather, and then see where we can go from there. That's the main goal right now. I also want to find my YouTube niche. So at the moment I'm experimenting with a lot of different styles of videos. I've done vlogs, travel vlogs, I've done guided meditations, I've done sit down videos, I've done story times. I feel like you guys like the story times and the sociology type of stuff, so maybe I'll do more of that. I do really like the unsolved mysteries and cults and things like that, and I do like a little bit of new age self-improvement stuff too. So I know that it's really important to find your niche, but right now I'm still experimenting, see what works, what doesn't work, what people like, what people want to watch, all of that. And again, make regular vlogs and videos and post them online. That sort of ties in with the past goal. The next one is to monetize my blog or something creative of mine. So I could be selling my photos more. I am trying to sell digital prints on my blog at the moment. If you do want to buy physical product of a photo of mine, please send me a DM on Instagram. It's just Ashy Cakes. Or get a brand deal or sponsorship somewhere. Doesn't matter where it is. And the last social media goal one, this is more of a video game one, but I didn't really know where else to put it. It is to get to level 50 in Pokemon Go. But I feel like that's the category it most relates to because it's on my phone and I use it when I'm out and about walking. And I know you can think I'm lame, but it's a good way to walk more and a good distraction to keep you walking when you are feeling quite fatigued. I feel like my face and my hair are not that great today, but that's okay. We'll keep going. And I feel like my tripod might be a little lopsided, but it has been seizing up and I feel like I've left it out in the sun too long and that might be why. But hopefully you're just enjoying my beautiful face and what I'm talking about today. So for photography goals, the first one is get a photo featured somewhere. So I did get this at the end of 2023, like ABC Melbourne posted one of my wildlife pictures of a koala, which I thought was cool, but I don't know if that counts for 2024 because it was at the end of last year, but it did make me super happy that they did share it. Keep doing astrophotography. I've got to wait till March for the season to begin because you can't really see much right now, but I just want to keep doing that. That's something I love to do, even though it's freezing and your camera freezes up and your hands freeze. But it's really worth it for the epic shots you get. And last year when we went to South Australia, it was amazing going to this dark sky reserve. I don't know why I'm losing my voice. I think I might be dehydrated. I'm sorry. The next one is learn more about videography, and I'm a kinesthetic learner, so I learn by doing. So I'm learning editing right now. I'm learning how to place things, lighting, all of that, and also learning how to take videos out in the wild. Yeah, just like everyday out and about stuff. The travel vlogs really helped because I learned how to just hand hold it without the tripod, but I don't know how good they were, so you know, but I am learning and I will get better. The next one is improve my wildlife photography, which I feel like I'm kind of doing as we go, and it was so special seeing that king parrot in Tannenbrunn at the Airbnb we stayed at. Oh, and I felt so special to see him. And the last one is to spend more time on long exposure shots, which again I have started doing because we did some sunset shots while we were away. We did a lot of waterfalls, things like that. We did miss a few places that I wanted to go to because the weather just wasn't great, but it means we can go back and learn and do more. Alrighty, so we're now up to travel goals. The first one is to take Luke, my partner, to New Zealand, which is my homeland, for at least a month. And then we'll help my mum out with her surgery when she has that, and then hopefully do a roadie with Luke of the South Island and some of the North Island, because I haven't seen a lot of the North Island. I've only seen some of it, but there's a few places that Luke hasn't seen in New Zealand that I want to take him to, and I feel like that would just be epic. I want to travel around Victoria more and more of Australia in general, because it's so beautiful and I love exploring and taking photos of new places and learning new things. And the last travel one is do something adrenaline junkie, which I put on every year. And I don't feel like I get to it every year, but one year I did jet boating and I did get to it that year, so that was good. And jet boating was really fun. last year, so 2023, I did have a few opportunities to do things. Like we could have climbed the Adelaide Oval, we could have gone bungee jumping in Hamner Springs, but my health kind of got in the way and I was a bit worried that I wasn't going to be able to do it. And we also had the opportunity to go zip lining, but I was too scared. So we'll see. Maybe 2024 is the year for me to do something adrenaline junkie. I don't know why I associate it with like height, because it doesn't necessarily have to be height, but it just has to be something that is a little bit adrenaline pumping, even if it's like a really scary hike or something like that. And the last ones are the financial goals, and I'm going to be a bit vague here just because I don't want to share too much information. So because I live overseas, I do have to make payments back to my student loan in New Zealand, so I want to make sure I meet that and the minimum requirement for that. And it's probably one of the most awful things about living overseas, knowing that that's coming up. I want to make sure my credit card is paid off before all the interest-free period ends. Save a certain amount of money as I do each year, which I tend to stick to. And then finally, I want to update my CV or my resume, whatever you call it, and find my career trajectory or like my purpose in life. I'm kind of leaning towards the vlogging, but right now it's not making me any money, but it is bringing me a lot of enjoyment and happiness, and it's just kind of fun to do. But I do want to say it's about the journey, it's not about the destination, so let's keep journeying together. Thank you for watching today's video on my 2024 goals. I hope you enjoyed learning about what my goals are for 2024. If you made it this far into the video, comment below one of your New Year's resolutions or 2024 goals if you're comfortable, or just comment a pizza emoji if you made it this far. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Please, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because I'll be back with more content, and I'll see you next time.